So a few weeks has passed since my last video or filming, and I'm now in Katoomba in the Blue Mountains, having arrived in Melbourne, which was my road trip destination. Spent a few weeks there with my parents. I spared them the indignity of me sticking this camera in their face all the time, so hence no filming in Melbourne. But I left Melbourne a couple of days ago and took the slightly inland route. First night out of Melbourne at Beechworth was really incredible, with all the autumn leaves and historical buildings, and then last night I stayed at a free camping spot in Bathurst. Left early this morning and drove to Katoomba through the fog. There was a lot of fog early this morning, and this place never fails to blow my mind. In front of the camera there are the Three Sisters, and this is a stunning part of the country. And what I'm going to do, the plan is to do the 1,000-step walk. I think it's the 1,000-step walk, circuit walk down 1,000 steps, and then up another staircase to somewhere near Leura village. There's a train station there, and then I'll just walk back to the car, which is parked here near Echo Point. But this is, yeah, truly incredible scenery. Sorry, slight correction, it's the Giant Stairway and Valley Walking Trail. So that is the first of the Three Sisters. The other two sisters situated behind the first one, and the commencement of the Giant Stairway walk is here. And I think someone said last time I did this it was about 1,000 steps down, so yeah. It's pretty steep. I'm gonna have to put this GoPro away so I can keep my hands available to grab hold of the rail in case I slip. But this is known as the bridge, and we might just walk across there. So we're going across to the first of the Three Sisters, I think the tallest one. And here we are. And I'll be walking way down there into that valley. Okay, I'm at the bottom of the giant staircase and now following the trail to the Leura forest. One of the more striking perceptions are the bird sounds, which are unfamiliar to me. I'm sure there are some, well, cool temperate rainforest species found here that you wouldn't typically find in the temperate rainforests elsewhere. And lots of diversity in bird sounds, so I reckon there's probably a very rich, diverse ecosystem going on here with the flora and the fauna. It's just really nice. So far I haven't passed any other walker, leaving all of the tourists at the top of the staircase. Not sure that too many people would venture beyond the lookout at the top of the staircase. this area here is at the foot of the bluff to my left, and probably doesn't get a lot of sunlight. Not much at all. There's lots of moss, ferns. It's very damp. Soil appears to be quite moist. Although the 2019 bushfires did impact on the Blue Mountains National Park, there doesn't seem to be any sign of fire damage in this part of the national park, but I know that it was extensively damaged in other parts not too far from here. Well, it's just a giant rock bluff there with a ledge between what appears to be two rocks, but it's probably one rock just with a deep groove set back into the surface. And over there you can see sunlight in the distance. It's a fair way off. It's nice and flat down there, and on we go. Loving the green colour. There's just enough light getting through here to highlight the colour. Whoa, I just looked up and that bluff is, I would say, maybe 200 meters. That's just a rough guess. Goes up vertically. There's a tree that's been hacked up, chainsawed up. Maybe it was blocking the path, and the flesh is very wet. It's already starting to break down. I can hear cascading water. This two things caught my attention. One is this very smooth slab of rock that's just sheared off from this larger piece here. Very neat. And also these etchings in this tree, pretty deep etchings, probably been there for a while. So there's turpentine and coachwood trees. I couldn't tell you the difference actually, but I read that on a sign. Okay, we have a small waterfall there, and the stairwell that will guide us back up out of the valley to the top of the cliff. I would totally drink that water because it's just runoff from the cliff. It's not as if it's water that has passed through farms with animals defecating and fertilizer and pesticides in it. It's just because really that there's no way the water is coming up and over the top of the cliff there. It's just pure potable crystal clear water that's run off the side of the cliff. But right now my drink bottle is full, so no need to sample it at this stage. Not so grand, but it's sure is beautiful. My hat goes off to the people who built these trails and stairs and railing. It's not as if you can drive a car in here with a trailer hitched to the back of it. And a lot of the materials that go into these trails, well, I guess they maybe helicopter or they just carry it in, but it's hard enough just doing the walk with the assistance of the stairs and the railing. You know, the people that constructed this infrastructure, you know, it's pretty steep in this gully. So, you know, they've had to climb up into difficult and dangerous positions and drill into the granite, and then somehow get all the building materials in here. So, you know, it's quite a feat. Although, not a bad place to be working. Far better than an office, I would suggest. Just alongside this stairwell is a piece of timber on both sides that I believe was part of the original stair ladder that was constructed in the late 19th century. So, also these stone steps, I think, may have also been part of the original trail. Well, I believe this is the final staircase. I can see a lot of light. Alright, so we have emerged